Trading Live. The idea here is to as the description says, to trade 50K account using top 1 futures to eventually, ideally, win and get the account. We just had some news drop, particularly retail sales and the PPI month over month, I believe, is a little more important. And what we do see here is that the looks like it came in, I believe it came in a bit higher, did it not? Oh, let's see here. Yeah, came in a little bit higher than expected, which would generally be negative or push gold and ES down, and the same for the core PPI, but it came out the same. So let's just take a look over here and see what actually happened. 1 hour, let's take a look at the 1 minute. Looks like a big drop there. And gold. Oh, I seem to whipsaw down to the VWAP. I don't have this extra one. And has reclaimed a little bit. I wanted to look at ES. So over here, they're using Bookmap. We have some resting orders, very visible down 69.60. Quite below here. Around there. Doesn't seem to be anything else above currently. So it looks like we could be getting another push down here. We see the VWAP is continuing down. It came up into that area. A bit of a shooting star there, push down, up, reclaim. Let's see about the 5 minute and the 1 minute. Okay, over here, I don't see that there's too much buying pressure here. But I'd like to wait. Sometimes when we see the green bubbles, we see a lot of buying pressure here, but the price doesn't rise. It's due to the resting sell orders. So it's just being absorbed. And if that happens enough, then price will not go up. It's actually going to continue going down. And as I mentioned before, I saw that there is more interest down here in terms of resting orders. You see a bounce come up a little bit. Time is 11:41, 10:41, still pre-market. Don't have to trade yet. $15-minute looks bearish. This is nice bearish push down. How are they? We got the high and the low of the day. Here's a low. Yeah, I do like that. That it did come all the way back down here. That'll be interesting. We have some more orders that just came on over here at 69.90. Yeah, you can also see that here. A lot of volume was transacted at that spot. Right here as well, a lot of volume transacted previously. Put a line there. So lots of interest at this area and also at this area. And this has become a lot heavier there. We see an increase of the CVD, which basically is comparing the interest of the buyers and the sellers. These are the market orders. The ones are hitting the buy and the sell actively, not the passive resting orders, which is what these are up here and here and here and here. So what we did see, we could see a push down and a bounce. Now let's calm down, get into some details here. Yeah, again, it's really hard to tell. We have a previous candle. Here was doji, right around, where there tends to be a lot of volume traded. Could show indecision there. Let's see here. Okay, over here we see still increase in volume, but it didn't really go up much. This is increasing. The CVD is increasing, but it's not going up. And take a look there, it's going down. Let's see where we're at. I did enter a short. I think if it comes down back to here, that'll be nice. Well, it definitely could continue here, and it also may just come back up. We'll see what it does. Not sure if I like where I put my stop, but it's okay. Let's see. Win or lose, I'm going to learn and grow, which is reasonable. I'm not liking that too much anymore. Because of it actually did come right in this area. I probably think it would have been nice, potentially nice to get out there, but let's just see how it continues to behave and respond here. This is decreasing. We had that again, that big bubble, but went down. Now we have more interest down below here. 60, 55, 69, 50. Let's just see. Again, this is still pre-market, so we may not see too much. We may get another push down here. This is not telling me much at all yet. In terms of the candlesticks, a lot of orders put there. A lot seem to have disappeared. A lot came back on. Let's see what's going to happen here. So this, okay. Obviously, it could still go any direction. Two candles have turned negative. Turn down. Okay, be great if it could keep going, push down a bit more. I think I don't want to risk too much. So if it does come back up here, then I think the trade would be invalidated. Okay, we've gone down a bit more. Well, let's see how it may respond here again. What is that price level? 67. Let's see how it looks over here. Nothing there yet. We still have some interest down here at 60 and then 55 and 50. And obviously up here, I'm going to be happy with that. Now I did close that out. It was a winning trade. Not by much, but it was winning. And let's just see how I could have improved that. Obviously, if I had entered up here, noticing that the price did come down here, seeing this little doji here, and then I think it would have been nice to have entered right around here, put my stop above there. Then I would have gotten obviously much more there. I think price can still continue to go down. I'm happy with a bit of profit. We'll see. It's still early in the day, not even open yet. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's take a look over here at gold. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. Gold here. Some all-time highs. Looks pretty good. That's great. Went up higher than yesterday. Very cool. Let's see here on the hourly. Obviously, we did see that there is some resistance there. And the thing with Bookmap over here is that I don't believe that it does show gold, which is fine. But I do see up here lots of volume traded here. Obviously, it's coming down a bit. Definitely could see a move all the way down to here, but let's just be a bit patient. This is obviously an area of consolidation, so could be collecting orders, or people think this is pretty fair right now. Let's see how gold is going to respond. We do have the VWAP here. Let's see what might happen. Okay, well, we might just have a range. Lower support here, upper support up here. And obviously we have a lot of volume that was traded here. Yeah, significant volume there. Let's see about all of this here. Nothing that I'd like to trade yet. Wait. Over here as well. Let's take a look at what it did. Okay, nice. So that was a good time to exit. If we do look over here, previously this is an area of very obvious support. Price has come down here in the past. And so getting out there, I think, was a fine idea because I'm just scalping here, not looking for anything too long. That's fine. Overall outlook, let's see what we might be getting into. We are below the VWAP. We still could see more push down then. Also, we do see higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This is interesting here. Big rejection happening here, continuing to push down back into this area. So what is this? Yeah. If you're not familiar with Bookmap, what Bookmap is a way to visualize the dome, the depth of market. So what we're looking at are the resting orders of any players currently on the ES. So we're seeing, and it's basically color coded. So the yellow is there's some resting orders. As it progresses into orange, we can see that it's a higher number of resting orders, and then eventually it could get to dark red, which means a lot more resting orders. You can see previously in the past here, this was a lot of resting orders, passive orders, passive buyers or sellers, and so what we're looking at is that we do see that there are, I think it was at 1500 earlier, so this is increased obviously, but still right around here in this area. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go up yet. So when you see this here, we see it becoming very dark and then getting light again. That is orders coming on and then being pulled. Just be patient. That's the thing that I would like to really work on in practice, is being more patient, waiting to see what might happen. But also, not taking too many trades, but also looking. And if I see that it looks quite good, then go ahead and shoot my shot, just like here. Right there. That would have been a very nice time to enter. But it's okay. Don't need to catch everything. Nearing the top of the hour. This has turned bearish. Let's see how it might close. That's ES. Over here, gold. MGC micro gold futures. This is futures trading. This here's the tape. So these are the orders that are being placed right now, moving price up and down. These are the market orders that are coming on for the ES. Daily, quite bearish. So psychological levels could be around 50. Yeah, you can see that there. Eventually could come down 50. And if you look over here on Bookmap, we do see that there are resting orders there. Again, here we see a large number of buys which happened, but the price was unable to go up again. So buyers are being absorbed by the larger players. Let's continue to look here. Yeah. Yeah, you can see here lots of interest in this area. I'm gonna go ahead and draw another line here. Potentially can be bearish for this today. Let's see. I do like this. Could be a nice bounce. I'm coming down 2 minutes before top of the hour. 32 minutes before market open. All right, top of the hour. Let's see what we got. Close bearish. Let's see what's gonna happen. Sometimes I prefer doing some analysis over on TradingView, but not trading from here. It's not as quick as Tradevate. Oh yeah. Okay. We do see that there are buyers stepping in, lots of buyers stepping in. Prices come up a bit. Previously had one touch on the low of the day. We're still good. We still have a lot of time prior to market open. Let's see how it'll go. There we go. I don't know where I can put this. If you are going to be trading, where are you trading from? And if you notice my clock down here, it says 11:04 p.m. That's because I'm trading from South Korea. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay. There is, again, interest. The interest over here is moving up. So, what's happening is people are putting orders on and then pulling them. So sometimes these resting orders work and behave as a magnet, and sometimes they pull, and also as a magnet they can also repel. Two magnets together obviously repel. So we could be seeing them push or pull in one of these directions. But let's continue to watch. We see this here increasing. It was just 1500 a little bit ago. We might be seeing more buyers stepping in. Where we have more interest now here up at 69.90, which we did discuss earlier. And through these low volume areas, price can tend to push quickly, as you noticed right there. Let's go ahead and take a look back at that again. Yeah, very quickly price did move through that area. Yeah, just a couple minutes and it made most of the way. Yeah, let's see how we're doing here. Don't have to trade anything yet. Don't need to. Can just continue to wait and see how price develops. Looking back at gold. Yeah. Doesn't mean we're going up. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going down. There's a lot of volume enacted at that area. Okay. So obviously this is top of the range basically. We see pretty much a doji there, red candle. Let's see how the red candle may develop. Could come down here to the bottom of the range, but I don't want to trade that yet. Not too clear or clear enough for me to make a trade. By the way, if you're listening to something, some other music while you trade, put it in the chat. I'm always curious to hear what traders may be listening to. Personally, I'm listening to the Upgrade soundtrack. If you haven't seen the movie, it's quite dark, action film, but I think it's interesting and a bit fun. The music is really dark, moody, but I like it. Let me know. By the way, I'm no expert on Bookmap or trading. I recently began using Bookmap because I saw value. A lot of excellent traders use the dome and the tape, learn to read the tape, and so I thought, well, why don't I try that, and it might be able to help me to improve. But today I'd like to still wait a bit before I get into any more trades. Let's see. Okay, well, we do have some Fed speaking today in 40 minutes. So at about, 9:50 or 11:50 p.m. here in Asia. There's potential then that everything could wait to make any proper moves until we hear the Fed speak. Fed Paulson speech. Well, let's just see. Gold again pushing down. I really would like to see it just drop, to be honest. I'd like to see it as a nice wick up here and then just fall. Don't know if that would happen. No idea. But that'd be nice. Yeah, look at that. POC way down here. daily. We also see the VWAP far below. Interesting. Yeah, look at that. I love how there's like so little, volume there. So price just, the resting orders aren't there. So price can just, rather rapidly move through these areas. Oh, could be a case for, shorts today on gold. Okay, yeah, here at the bottom of this is where we have the POC here. 94, just below that 600 mark. So for sure, though, if we were to come below here, then we could very potentially see more downward movement. There's a lot of consolidation up here. We could just be getting a lot of orders being entered there, bouncing back and forth. 15. Not sure, but we'll see what's going to happen with gold. All right, let's see where we're going to go. Jump back over to yes. Yeah, still doing a lot over here in this area. Let's see, 15 minutes. Yep, bouncing up off of that a little bit. Okay, this is quite high. Large bubbles. Still, we have interest down below at 50. Summit 6960. And the interest above has come on and off. But we still have some up here, 6990. Yeah, previously around this area, lots of volume was traded. Interesting. There into 6988, which is almost where we have that. Exactly. Nothing I'd like to do yet. Same over here, nothing I'd like to do yet. Yeah. Let's see here. This is still obviously very obvious. There's a level of resistance previously here, obviously through here. Higher lows, but the resistance has pretty much stayed there, except other than this one time where we bumped up to 50, very round number. So nothing really happening yet. We're going to see how the day will develop. We have 8 minutes until market open. Okay. Just before the Asian opened, price went up, made the high of the day up there at 7,002. Came all the way back down here. We might see some. Let's see. This is not signals. I'm just trading. You do your own thing. But I'm trying to see if I can improve myself here by becoming very accountable. It just looks really like it, like to just push up. Gold. Also, recently I was having to teach myself and learn don't fight the trend. That's where I get into trouble, trying to find the exact moment to have a reversal. But I should rather follow what's actually happening. Oh, hang on a second. Didn't know we could do that. Now we're going to be making some good trades. Got that thing figured out. There we go. Nothing's open yet. Still got 5 more minutes, but we obviously do see some interest happening. Volume coming in. Traders getting interested. Let's see what's going to happen. It's too messy up here. Lots of buyers more. We could see some buyers coming in here. Push it up back to C990. Let's see. Yeah, here. This is acting as support here at 70. Oh, yeah. That's a volume traded here. To my mind, lots of buyers, but it's not been able to raise the price. What the? Here we go. Final minute. 50 seconds. Let's see what's going to happen. All right. Okay, well, we are making a bit of progress here. But doesn't mean I have to trade. Let's see what's going to happen. A lot of sellers looking like pressure there. A lot of orders. Okay. Market open. First minute is finished. No clear direction. Still a battle. Okay. Ooh. Sellers might be taking over. Particularly if we go below 63 there. into the short on gold. So I liked the way this bounced there, here. But let's see how price will actually develop. There's a VWAP, is right around the VWAP. VWAP is generally considered the fair price. So we'll see. Whatever happens, it's gonna happen, and it's okay. Yeah, it's still a good area though of interest. I don't know if I really like that too much anymore. What the heck? Let's just see. What time we got? 36. We had 5 minutes closed. That could have been pushed down to get stops, but to get people going short, and then get some stop hunt, do a reversal. Let's see here. I could see that actually coming back up now. There's trouble around the VWAP. Let's see. I need to keep breathing because that's something I struggle with, is maintaining a good breath, and that is good enough for me. All right. So, a couple trades today. I believe I'm, a couple positive trades on the live today. 2 winners that you saw. I did have, I think I had another trade earlier that was lost. Don't quite remember. But anyways, 2 good trades there. And I am okay with how I did that just now. Getting that amount of money is quite good. From 34 down to 30. That is excellent. Fantastic. Very pleased with that. There is no problem with that. And I don't know if it will continue going down. If it does, great. If it doesn't, either way, that's okay with me. So the reason that I did enter this short here, again, I'm just scalping, not interested, and really interested in seeing how far it goes. I'd love to actually still continue holding it, but I'm not, and that's okay. So what I did see was this area up here was resistance. We are very high, very far from like some other VWAPs. I saw price come down, nice bounce here, and then continue coming down below this VWAP. Now, I think especially once I saw this here and then turning bearish again, I think I could have had a better entry around this level. And I didn't enter there. That's all right. I did come to enter here, which is just below this other close here. It's okay. Next time I'd like to enter better, and also, Lord, I'd like to hold that sucker longer. That's okay. Either way, I was able to make money, earn some money today. Great. Very happy for that. And hope you made some money too today. All the best to you. This is Appa Trader Live. Appa is the Korean word for dad.